Okay, hello Excel. Welcome to my videos about PoE 2, and today I'm gonna excited to share my new build to you guys. It's called DoomBlasting, which result around chaos damage and curse explosion to absolutely decimate the enemies. So let's break down how it works and why it's so effective. Okay, so how's the build work? The build work, as you can see here, I have Hex Blast, I have Contagion, I have Dark Efficacy, and I have Eccentric. Okay, so here in the foundation, the Contagion will apply the curses, the debuff to enemies, and preparing them for the chaos damage to come, and its devastation once we get rolling. So here, if we cast the Contagion on the enemies, let me looking for some enemies. If we cast the Contagion on the enemies and you place down the Dark Efficacy, it will shoot the enemies immediately, and then with that you gotta have the totem, which is like a Dark Efficacy. The Dark Efficacy gonna give you a totem, which is here. Dark Efficacy is here, which is gonna give you one totem and shooting chaos damage to the debuff monster. So with this combo, you got Contagion, the monster get the buff, and you got the Dark Efficacy, so the monster gets shooting times every time until the buff gone. But the important things is not about the shooting the monster by the Dark Efficacy. It's about the Dark Efficacy applied effect for us with the Withering Touch, and with the Withering Touch, the Dark Efficacy gonna shoot the enemies and apply the wither effect. Is gonna increase up to 40 wither effect, 45 if I'm not wrong, but as I calculate here it's at 40. Okay, so we have 40 wither effect, which is gonna increase the chaos damage the enemy taken, right? And then with those support, with our setup, with those setup, we have Contagion, we have Dark Efficacy. So the monster also got debuff from your Contagion. The debuff gonna gives the monster like more damage for each. And then you got a Hex Splash. The Hex Splash gonna be the last one because itself gonna explode the curses. So with the Blasphemy, you got Despair as a main curse, right? But and until you got the Whisper of them, then you got two curses here, which is what I have here. You can choose whatever you want, but I choose Despair to minus the enemy chaos rest, and the Enfeeble is minus enemy damage, so which is more survivability and we can be more safe. So we survive, we alive, we're dealing damage. So if we unless we alive, then we can deal more damage, right? So here we got the Blasphemy, which is gonna apply two curses on the enemies, and if two curses explosion with the Hex Blast, it's gonna deal double damage because we explode two curses, right? So maximum is gonna be explode 9 explosion per cast. What does it mean? Okay, here, let me go to, close to some monster here. We can see. You can see that. Explode everything. Like, if the monster get curses, we can explode them real quick with the Hex Blast, because Hex Blast gonna explode the curses on the monster. But here, we got the things. Like the Hex Blast is gonna need a lot of mana to cast. You see here it's just say 69 mana, but when you cast it, it's more than. And if you want to keep dealing damage to the bosses, you have to have the mana issues fixed. The mana issue fix gonna fix by two ways. One is about a cancer, two is about the inspiration, and the third one is not mention it because you're gonna need years, you're gonna need a lot of things to fix, is about the mana regeneration, which is my character currently doesn't have anywhere. So we have to have the cancer So the 4 link gonna be I mean 5 link. The 5 link gonna be the inspiration to save you more mana so you can curse like more time. And yeah, so here I'll show you the tree just in the moment so you can see how we optimize for chaos damage curse effect. Okay, I have write the things on the Mobalytics.gg. I just like there was a lot of stuff to do for you, like a max roll everywhere else, but yeah, I picked this one and I used this one. So okay, scroll right down a little bit. You're gonna need a weapon that looks similar to this one to increase your damage enough to run through the campaign, and the rest is just about the cast speed and energy seal, mana, whatever you pick up on your way. And here is my setup gem for the mapping. So for the mapping, you're gonna need a contagion, which is has a can temple, which is unless and the chaotic freeze. I also have in my characters here the contagion, a can temple, chaotic freeze, and unleash. Okay, so the can temple gonna give you more cast speed, so you cast this skill faster. It's just like that. But this one, this two is important. The unleash gonna give you more clear, effective, and the chaotic freeze is gonna give you chance to freeze the monster, even the boss. So when the boss gets freeze, you got free to hit them. Okay, so this is important. Play with this with my playstyle in this build and this idea also. So the essence rain gonna give you like shooting enemies. Here, the essence rain gonna help you moving through the campaigns faster. You don't have to like before you have the hex blast, you only have contagion and essence rain. So you have to make the essence rain as strong as possible. So here, if you got 2 link, or I mean 3 links, like essence rain and swift affliction, and the next gem you should select is about persistences, not the chaos masteries, because persistence gonna give you more skill effect duration, which is essence rain also dealing a chaos damage over time. And then when you go down to the hex blast, I got fully gem setup here, which is I didn't have in my character right now, but I realized that we need it and the last socket. It depends on you. You can do whatever you want, but here is you only need 5 links to do the rest of the things. The 6th link gonna be about the mana issues or something else, like a can search somewhere else, right? So it depends on you. It depends on you. So this the hex black gonna only need 5 link. Here, control destruction and concentrate effect and a can search and inspiration. So then you're gonna need the blasphemy, which is set up with the spear, with the enfeeble, and here you're gonna need impending doom. Why impending doom? Because impending doom gonna trigger the DoomBlast when the curses from supported skill expire. I mean expire. There's 2 ways. So from my understand, when the curse expire is because it apply another curses, right? And also when the curse explodes, so it's also the same mean like expire, right? So it's gonna deal more damage. If I'm wrong, then just drop this impending doom. Is doesn't matter. You can still have enough damage because you already do double damage for double curse. So here you just impending doom is my option for the optimized damage, because in my last version of the last videos I have tested on it and it's work. Even the character doesn't have any chaos damage, it's still deal damage. So I think impending doom here is still work. And then the next one, the dark effigy. The dark effigy you're gonna need withering touch and blind. Why blind? Because it's gonna give you more safety. You blind enemies, they're hitting you some missing, yeah, they're missing hitting you. And the grim fist is optional when you have more spirit, then you can have Green Fist on, which is I didn't have now, but it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to have Green Fist to just have the energy seal or something, but it's good to have. It is good to have to give you more survivability. Yep. And then here I got a tree. Holy. Okay, here we got a tree. So the trees here is about you go and try to get a spell damage at early. You got chaos damage. And here you're gonna attack two ways. We have from my point of view, I have in my characters this way. So I go this way to take the chaos damage here. Go this way, take the chaos damage here, and try to reach the whisper of them as fast as possible to get the tuberculosis, because the tuberculosis without a hex blast also give you a survivability a lot, and you also have you don't have to curse yourself on the enemies, so you have free hand to cast another skill like contagion or ascendant or even dark effigy. Yeah, and so on with the ascendancies we have here. And first one, yes, of course, the skill gain base like cost equal to mana cost. Okay, and the next one, I think you should choose this one because it is like it's gonna give you the spell liches as life. So when you sacrifice life to spam the skill, and then you liches life by that skill. So in ideally you will not losing any HP. And then the next one, you're gonna have optional. For my option, I will choose the Maven Flask effect first, and then the last one is the Curse Infinite Duration. The Curse Infinite Duration is doesn't matter. You just need to have to 3 lapses. It's fine. The last lapse it doesn't matter but if you have it, it is more impossible. Like more damage. Okay, here. You're gonna have some recoup, very strong at the very end game when you go mapping. You're gonna need recoup, and then you got 2 defensive layers, which is by recoup, the life recoup, and then the Maven Flask effect, and so on. You need to try to get the cast speed, and somewhere else, like get as much as possible the cast speed on your way. And the drawer shortcut is about what I have here is the cast speed and this one. Try to get at least this one, the cast speed and spell damage. This is all you need. You only just need this like modifier. The rest modifier is like more damage, fine. More chaos damage, very good. Like critical, no. Just more damage is if anything relate to spell damage, increase chaos damage is fine. But priority cast speed and spell damage. Okay. And also down here I have some notes for you guys to how to leveling with this one. So before the hex splat, like hex explosion, you're gonna start with the contagion with the essence strand, plus the flame war and raging spirits for killing monsters. It depends on you. I didn't need that. I just go my way, like this way. I just go contagion and then essence drain. The monster will die immediately. Yeah, so that's all about my build here and today. Hope you guys enjoy the build, and let me know if I made anything wrong in this build or any stuck where else. FAQ, any question can ask me in the down comment in the below of the videos. And also if I'm missing something, please note down and let me know. I'll fix in the next video. So thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next videos.